Hello, and how are you this lovely Sunday evening? I hate to feel like I'm using the word uneventful a lot recently, but it feels like Sundays in general just aren't really the most filmable days in the world. You know, you might think, Sunday nights, there's usually some sort of fun game or activity, but recently we've been doing a lot of church-wide stuff, so while I'd normally feel more comfortable filming if it were just the youth or just a few people who are in the small group, and the whole church generally makes me feel more uncomfortable than things would otherwise. But I want to go ahead and say that there was a church-wide activity, and it was a newlywed game, but for couples who'd been married more than 40 years. So an Oldlywed Game, I guess, if you want to call it. I don't know. It was interesting, and there were a lot of very specific questions, like what one meal could you cook for your husband that would make him do something he doesn't want to do? And I'm just like, how many men are there out there that were legitimately motivated by food? For me, food isn't a big motivator, it's just, hey, I enjoy food. And in case you're wondering, Yvonne and I, for the questions that could apply to just any couple and not just people who have been married, we did all right. I mean, obviously it's only been a month, so we haven't had time to discuss literally everything, but, it's fun stuff. And I mean, how well you do in the newlywed game is hardly the mark of how strong your relationship is, and I'm fully aware of that. But, I mean, it's a relatively good measure of just how much specific, kind of off-the-wall information you happen to know about your significant other. Anyways, that's pretty much all that's really been worth talking about today. I taught another Sunday school lesson this morning, but, it is what it is. So, I'll go ahead and leave it saying that is all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I guess I will see you tomorrow.